idea is to keep listing until you can't think of any more bad things to say, and the pros outnumber the cons. We just had lunch that day. Okay. A week later, I went to see his band, Batang. They've got this Latin funk rock thing going on.
Batang! Isn't that the name of a font?
It was hot. He played a song for me, he bought me a drink, asked me for a ride home. Like, how long will you wait when you know it's not going to work? It's not just a phase. He doesn't want to work on the relationship. He doesn't want to change. He just wants you to be what he wants you to be. Don't ask any questions. Don't show him up. What do you need to go back to school for? Once you've had that realization.
How about that salad? You have to have something.
Absolutely, absolutely. Picked this morning. I have got absolutely gorgeous tomatoes. Yes, and a cutting board. And some cucumbers. We've got miniature cucumbers. And we've got man-sized cucumbers. And onions. And
I'll make the dressing.
oh, no, no, no. Who hears Kitty has been concealing a weapon in my house?
Gross! I hate those things. Don't you know the risk of homicide in households with gun is 5 times as great?
And how about people that shoot themselves by accident? You know, I
Risk
saw
of
on the news of this
suicide
lady that
3
had...
times as great.
How do you know that?
Oh, you cannot have this in my house. No, there is a white trash Jezebel with a gun in my house, and my marriage is falling apart.
It's better than my semiotics class. I'm sorry.
Snoop, you know I'm not a snooper, but something told me that day to open his laptop. So I open it, 2 receipts fall out. One for some parking lot in Central Park West, and the other was a $300 dinner receipt from some restaurant I don't even know about. Yeah, then I snooped. I put on those gloves, you know, those disposable cleaning gloves. I really like those dark gray ones, like the ones they wear on CSI Miami. God, I love that show, CSI Miami. The men are so sexy and dark and oh.
Yeah, except for David Caruso.
Yeah.
The bad guys are usually
So,
pretty hot.
this New York City girlfriend. I did a reverse lookup on her number. I found her name. I went on YouTube. I found her on YouTube. She's a painter in New York. You know she's not bad. She's derivative of the Italian masters, but she is not bad. Spilling all over myself. But she's 55. And fat. And ugly. And if she is her, then who am I? And what am I? And what am I doing in this life? I don't know.
Charlotte needs someone to talk to, not chant the rosary with. You know, every time you come to visit her, that's what I hear you doing. You start up in that high, holy Hail Mary of yours, and honestly, Mari, I want to throw a shitty bedpan at you. The nearest crappy thing. Right? Oh my God, I can see it. Hamlet's big moment. It could be between choosing tomatoes. To be or not to be. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms and it's not all and I'm not going to be an actress, and that's okay. I can study acting. I can write those graceful sun radical theater while I eat goat cheese salads and grilled grass-fed beef at the appropriate but slightly edgy and intellectual way cafe where all of this happens.
I couldn't sleep one night, so I took a drive. I went north of the city. I went to Orlingsburg near Mount Carbon. And I kept driving and driving. I was alert, yet I was sleeping. So there was this beautiful, beautiful light. And there he was standing, 20 feet tall, slammed on the brakes. And at first I couldn't breathe. But then I took a deep breath, because the warm light of his sword, it basked me in this glow. And then I knew he had a message for me. So I sat very, very quietly. And then I heard these words, "Be of courage, child. Be of courage."
There's one day where we didn't have money to put gas in the car, and I was biking to work. I wanted it just to all be over, and then my sister would get my life insurance, and the kids could go to the
Truth is, the world is so much stranger than that. So much darker. So much madder. And so much better.
Is that from the supermarket adaptation of Hamlet?
It's the doctor.
Dr. Bo?
Oh, Doctor Who.
Oh! Doctor Who!
Good night's sleep.
Because even if you don't sleep, you still have to get up in the morning.
Here's to new journeys, roads, and bridges, to learning to compromise without losing yourself.
To satin sheets and learning how to sleep alone again.
And to angels and swords lighting our way.
Here, here.